Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Bjorn and I'm in Africa, Nairobi, Kenya, to be precise. And today we're having some breaking news out of South Africa, my friends. Breaking news. A unity government would have just been formed today. And this is a historic move in South Africa. But before I go on, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like it and share it with all your friends and family. You could join the channel as well, become a member, and make sure to watch all of my ads, because by watching the ads, YouTube pays me a little bit of cents here and there, and that's how I make a little bit of money, my friends. So help me out and watch the ads, subscribe, like, and share. Now, my friends, South Africa had an elections about 2 weeks ago. And remember, I told you you could check back on my YouTube channel. I have 2 previous videos there from before, about like a week or 2 ago, just giving an update on the elections in South Africa. So you could check on the channel and you'll see. But today, we had the first meeting of Parliament. And just after the elections, a clear party, how it works in South Africa is that one party has to get over 50% of the votes. That didn't happen for the first time in history, the first time since apartheid. South Africa, the ANC party fell below 50%. They got 40%, my friends, and followed by the Democratic Alliance, which is led by a white man, John Steenhuisen. He got 20%. Then you have the MK Party, which is led by former President Jacob Zuma. He got 15%. Then you had the EFF Party, led by Julius Malema, which got just about 10%. So all the parties were in negotiations trying to figure out who will form the government, because they had a lot of talks and so. But one of the objections from the EFF and the MK party, which is a strong Pan-Africanist party, they're more pro-black for the black people in South Africa. They said they will not form any government with the Democratic Alliance. This is a party led by the white man, John Steenhuisen. They would not form any alliance, any coalition with that party, because what they said is that that party is a lot of people who supported apartheid in South Africa supports the Democratic Alliance. But my friends, the white population in South Africa is only about 7-8% of the whole population. They're only 7-8% thereabout. So there's no way they can win a government outright. They need the votes. They need black people to vote for that party, and they need to also to join with another party to get into government. So the EFF and the MK party, they said they would not join with the DA, Democratic Alliance. So the ANC, they want to stay in power. So what they did is that they said they're going to meet with all the parties and see who want to join. And then Ramaphosa, the leader of the ANC party and the president of South Africa, he did a masterful move. I think that was very smart. What Ramaphosa and the ANC party did, they said, look, we are going to form a unity government with all the parties in South Africa. That's what he said. He's going to form a unity government with all the parties in South Africa. So that means there would not be any opposition. All the parties would be in government, which is historic, it's shocking. So now, remember I said the MK party and the EFF said that they would never join with the Democratic Alliance. If the Democratic Alliance is going to be in government in South Africa, they will not be a part of that government. So what happened is that the EFF and the Democratic Alliance, EFF and the MK party didn't agree. They said they're not going to join any unity government with that party led by a white person, who they're saying many of the sponsors of the Democratic Alliance supported apartheid, so they're not going to be a part of it. So they pulled out. And of course, the Democratic Alliance leader, his campaign was he will do anything to prevent a doomsday coalition, he calls it, which is a coalition between the ANC, the EFF, and the MK party. He didn't want that coalition. So he said he would do anything to prevent that coalition. So what he did, he said, yes, he will join. He will join the ANC and form the government. So if the EFF and the MK party don't want to be involved in government, he will be involved in government, because he knows his base, which is the white population, and is only about 7-8% of the whole population, and there's no way he could get into government alone. He will need to join with any party in the future, now or in the future, to get into government. So what he said, yes, I will join with the ANC party. So today, it was announced that a deal was struck between the ANC and the DA, and maybe the Patriotic Alliance and the IFP, which is two very small parties. A deal was struck between them. So now the ANC, the party of Nelson Mandela, who fought for years upon years to get rid of apartheid in South Africa, so that they could have elections for the first time in 1994. That party is now joining with the Democratic Alliance, who has a strong base. Their base is white people, and it is said that many of them would have supported apartheid. Those two groups are going to join together in government to form the government in a historic unity government in South Africa. They call it a government of national unity, which the real meaning of that is all the parties in a country join together. That's the meaning of a government in national unity. That's what the reporters explain a government of national unity means. But Ramaphosa, the ANC, proposed that. But remember, the EFF and the MK party said that there's no way they're going to join with the Democratic Alliance and a party called the Freedom Plus Party. They're not going to join with them. So today we had the leader of the Democratic Alliance, very excited, gave a massive press conference, a massive speech to say they are joining government and they will implement policies in the country to benefit all the people. And that is what he's saying. They're going to lead, run in the government. They're going to be in government. They're going to get the deputy speaker of the National Assembly. They're going to get more ministerial positions, and they're going to be in power. So the Democratic Alliance is going to be in power. That is a party that has their base is the white people who live in South Africa, which makes up about 7-8%. But of course, the Democratic Alliance got 20% of the votes, which means they got a lot of black people would have voted for that party. And they have MPs who are black as well. So it's a kind of mixture, but their base is white. So they're going to be in government with the ANC party, the party of Nelson Mandela, and the EFF and the MK party is going to be in opposition. I am suspecting that the EFF and the MK party will join forces and fight the ANC and the Democratic Alliance. And that will be an interesting parliament, my friends. I'm looking forward to it. Make sure to watch South African politics, because South African parliament is always exciting. And if you're watching me from South Africa, my name is Bjorn. I am from the Caribbean island nation, twin island nation of St. Kitts and Nevis. But right now I'm in Africa. I'm in Nairobi, Kenya, but I would have been following South African politics for years now. And I'm fascinated by the politics in South Africa. What I like about South Africa is that people are free to speak. You have anybody's look like they're free to support which party they want to win. And I like that. There's lots of protests in the country. Democracy is robust. Even the government station, the SABC, I realize, show all the opposition news, all the opposition stories. It's very hard to tell which party they support. Sometimes they really campaign hard against the government, and that's a national broadcasting network. So that says a lot about your country, South Africa. Keep up the good work, and you have a great country. I will need a visa to visit your country, South Africa, but one of these days, soon, I'm definitely going to visit you, and I'm looking forward to visiting South Africa because it's one of my favorite countries in the world. I've never been, but I would like to visit South Africa. I like the Zulu nation. I like the Zulus, the Xhosa, and I like the different tribes, how you guys come together and work together, and the different languages and so. I like everything about South Africa, but thank you for subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of South African subscribers, and I appreciate your support. Much love. Make sure to like and share this video with all your friends and families. Make sure to watch all the ads. You could also become a member and support this channel. The mission of this channel is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. So let us bridge the gap together, my friends. Much love, and continue watching all of my videos. I appreciate all your support. My name is Bjorn. I am in Africa. The name of my channel is Bjorn in Africa. And I'm signing out for now. Much love, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.